Well, what do we got here in Ottawa? We have just a bit of temperature. Nice out, nice out. Okay, let's go to ATS. And I just thought I'd drive a bit. Maybe I'll clean my glasses too. That could do it. Yes. Okay. Okay. So here I am. I popped into the garage to get fixed. Wrong game. Hitting M for the map key. No. So what am I doing here? Where am I? I'm here. Oh, okay. I have to go to the right when I come out of here. Okay. I think I can get out at the end. Nice looking truck, eh? A. In the mirror. Yeah, this is the driveway. Guess it could be wider, but oh well. Let's get over here. Hopefully nobody's coming in here. Good, nobody's coming in here. Ooh, I may have caught that fence. Just a bit. Probably that may encourage them to take the fence down or to move it back. We'll see what happens. There was me flamming it out. There. Oh dear. So what do I got? I've got 22 hours, which is an hour driving. I may finish this run. Oh, sorry. Guess I have to get over like this because these little pegs are gonna go whack, 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 whack. Pretty clear what we were doing there. I checked. There was nobody coming. But I suppose if there had been somebody coming, I could have just taken the lane. It seems to be a... It was weird the way the lane went. go, that's better. So I just thought I'd do felt like doing a little bit of streaming. Sort of first thing in the morning. I mean, I woke up a while ago, but it took me a while to get organized, and even my first morning coffee. You'd think the first thing you want to do in the day is to have a coffee, but sometimes you need the coffee to get organized enough to have the coffee, so that's what happened today. Here it is, 11 o'clock. 11-ish. So we're driving, on a coast-to-coast map with my Mac R truck, which I love. And eventually getting to Kit Carson, north of Kit Carson. I think I came from up here, from Eugene, but I took the small roads option because I think it's more fun. And this is my Mac R truck, which is more fun. It's only a 280 horsepower, I think, but it's got decent torque, low gearing. So even though I'm pulling this 47-ton harvester, I've got my own trailer too, so my own lowboy. It's a 12-speed that comes with this truck stock, so the best I can get. The top of the torque range of 12 is, well, I get up to 2,000. I get up to just over 2,000 RPM, and I'll be at 50 miles an hour. It's a nice little wave blow thing. Hit the wrong button there. So I think I'm still in Utah, am I? Let me see where I am. Job market, freight market gives you the actual, yep. Just heading into Arizona. So, coast to coast map. Still. The damn fine add-on. Whoa! To look around, this truck wanders if I don't pay attention. There's not the camber or whatever it is. Whatever it is you can set something on the wheels of the car, on the steering geometry. There we are. So that there's a slight tendency for it to want to try going forward. And actually, I think they adjusted for the slight slope there is on most highways to help drainage, so. Now look, I don't have to stop. Thank you. It's on the wrong side of the road anyway, so. I like that old abandoned truck there. Canab. A lot of interesting names. Well, the same in any country, but driving through the States, a lot of interesting place names. So, limit is 35, I'm doing 35. Hello, town. Let's go a little wide on this because we got a bit of a trailer coming up behind us. It's not bad. What a nice little town, eh? I'm doing the roof rack trip. Big sleeper there. Because I like to see the geography of these towns. Look at the fence post on the right. These great big bloody... That's weird. Sandstone? Isn't that strange? But if you're in the truck, you don't see as much. A nice town. No, I think we've got a left turn coming up. I do believe. And let's get over early. Just out of habit to make sure the back end clears. Doesn't block anybody's lane. Oh damn, I was hoping we got an advanced green, we get a delayed green. Okay. Hopefully this person boots it when they get the green. I'd hate to have to push them through the intersection. There you go, thank you. Ooh, they definitely booted it. See, I already lost the light. I barely get going on it. Seems to have my wheel seems to have more feedback than I'm used to. Man, why are you sitting there like that? Pretty strange behavior. Okay, so like I said, we're just going for a quiet drive in my coffee here. Get going for the day. I got some chores to do. I really need to mop the bathroom. Clear up some papers. I could maybe do that. I also want to try some other games today. Maybe Train Sim World. Some another tutorial on that. I haven't played Train Simulator 2020 in ages. Ages. Huh. There's little shops. Okay. I was gonna say it looks straighter. I can go fast now. No. But like I said, as fast as I can get going is about 50 anyways. It definitely takes me a while to get there, but I tend to get a little gun shy around the corners. If the corner says 50, I feel better at 40. Oh, and it seems to be getting dark. There we go. I feel better for interesting mountain there. Very interesting roads. I think this is the SAS map now, is it not? I forget what's coast to coast and what's not coast to coast. But, the next map they're bringing out is Utah. Let's take a picture. Should be soon. They keep teasing with photos, and they had a bunch of photos all taken in on the Utah map. And I think at sunrise or something, so the lighting was quite interesting, and you had to identify the place. Well, that's funny that they would take the hill out of there, or take the lane out. That guy knew I was getting over. I could see my back flasher there. Maybe we should do a flasher just to for realism here. Another thing I wish there was a light on the back of this trailer, and maybe I'll go in and ask if it hasn't been asked already in the forum, the guy who built it. I see it on some US trucks in real life, so I think it's a thing. Arizona. I can bypass the next one too. All right. Thank you for letting me bypass. The thing is, I'd like to see the weigh scales work all the time, whether you needed it or not, just in case you want to check your load. I guess that doesn't happen in real life, does it? Nobody pulls into the weigh station on purpose, because you could get an inspection. And it's a rare, based on what I read on, or listen to, watch, whatever, follow on YouTube, it's a rare trucker that gets through a DOT inspection unscathed. Okay, so here we are. Here's where we are, folks. Do you want to do, let's do a photo op here. Okay, and I'm possibly going to get guys behind me saying, Jesus, man. But okay, so that's kind of cool. Get up in the sky here and take a picture of my truck and the bridge, and my truck and the dam. There we go. Aries gang, how you doing? How you doing? I'm being annoying here. This is my Mac R with the stock 285 horsepower engine and a 47-ton harvester behind it and a long line of traffic. And this is me pedal to the metal. It's as fast as I go. And let's do this. Okay, we're definitely going to be late. I think we're supposed to be there Wednesday noon. Ah, just one nap with your husky. That must make the husky happy. Happy husky. A nap with his owner, because dogs are pack animals, as are people, I think. Although there's a quote by Keanu Reeves about being alone versus being lonely. They don't have to go together. Being alone can be quite nice. I sometimes think people are overrated. Now maybe it's the subset that I'm selecting by being in my local talking to people, but sometimes the subset seems subhuman. You just wonder, are there more assholes in the world lately, or am I just getting pickier in my old age? I think in the, we'll get a little philosophical here, but I think in the days now of social media and the encouraging of extreme opinions that comes from that sometimes society gets pushed into opposite sides, opposite camps, and there's no center ground for consensus. People are happier, I think, to be firmly entrenched in their own little rigid, fixed views, and it's too much trouble to actually listen to somebody else and compromise or adjust. So there we go. Bitterness over for the day. It's a nice day out there. It looks to be it's just a little bit above freezing. It's supposed to go up to +5, I think, on Wednesday. Whatever +5C is. I know it's 278 Kelvin, if that's a help. So people are overrated. Exactly. Dogs are. That's why people need pets. Cats. I was gonna say. Cats can be like that, but they can also be jerks. Vendertron, good morning to you, my friend. How you doing this beautiful Sunday? It's a beautiful Sunday in Ottawa. We've had yo-yo weather. This winter. It seems, especially after Christmas, it's, well, even before. You know, we'll be above freezing for a couple of days, and then we'll be down to, sub-zero frost warnings. There was an oops. And then nice the next day, so I thought I'd do some driving, and maybe I'll do Train Sim World later on. I started off gaming, playing Train Simulator, maybe in 2016. It's in 2020 now. And they spun off or evolved to a more visually rich game where you get off the train and walk around and throw the switches and do stuff like that. Oh, it's your birthday. Well, all right. Happy birthday. And hopefully you follow the tradition of making it not only a birthday day, but a birthday week. So if you're out somewhere and people say, oh, you were yesterday? If I'd known, I would have bought you a free coffee or a drink or a cupcake or whatever. And you can say, I'm having a birthday week. It's That's okay. So this is a relaxing trip with this truck. It's a 280. Does it say foot-pounds? Well, not that will. Yeah, 1080 pound-foot. 1464 Newton meters, which is a measure of force and distance, which is torque. Torque is how much force over what distance, somehow. Which makes sense, because you say, you know, when you see the truck just lifting up like that, it's, whoa, there's a lot of torque. 285 horsepower is not bad, but... Ah, June 17, 19th, you're in Ottawa. Okay, so... I'll mark it on my calendar, and I'll mark it on a post-it. There, you're on a post-it now, and we'll hook up. Oh well, I may be in Toronto in May too. Depends. As my distance relationship with my girlfriend, we go back and forth. Typically, we go back and forth every month. We take turns and spend a week at either place. I came back up to Ottawa before New Year's, so the end of December. She was going to go down towards the end of January, and then she had to get her hairdresser was away, so she delayed, which I thought was unusual because she was pretty eager to rush up. But her delay also slid it so that she would actually be up here Valentine's Day, which I think was possibly her ulterior motive. But then we had a train strike. We still have a train strike. Down by Belleville, which is between Toronto and Ottawa, they blockaded the Via Rail and all eastern freight traffic. So because of her concussion / traumatic brain injury, she can't take buses or cars. Even planes are iffy. So hopefully it gets resolved. I mean, hopefully the blockade gets resolved in a selfish reason so that she can come up and visit, but hopefully it gets resolved just for the pipeline issue. There's a and the issue of hereditary chiefs versus elected chiefs. How much force should be used to enforce the letter of the law? I was talking earlier about are there more assholes in the world? Here we are. We're racing out. No, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. Sorry, buddy, but thank you. I can't flash your clearance lights. Anyways, more assholes in the world, who knows? But I was in my local the other day, and somebody who seemed a reasonable kind of person was saying they should arrest the protesters. Just go in there and arrest them all that are blocking the rail line. In fact, put them all in handcuffs drive them up 100 miles north of, I think his use of miles is, he's an older Canadian. Drive them up north of Moosonee and then leave them in the bush. I was thinking, yeah, sure. Go for it, buddy. Then you might want to, I don't know, round up everybody else who you don't agree with. Hopefully your daughter, has got a daughter in her 20s, I think. Hopefully your daughter isn't ever protesting and gets arrested and shipped up into the bush north of Moosonee. Funny people, eh? But all you can do is somebody says something like that or makes a homophobic or racist remark is not laugh like everybody else and say, I don't think that's appropriate, really. And if they start arguing, saying, and it's not something that's, it's not a debatable topic. Let's try not to hit anybody here. And we're good. Yes, sorry. We should get a convoy. Well, I've been really preoccupied, if you may have noticed from my stream, I've really been preoccupied with the Hunter Call of the Wild. And in fact, I've been especially focused on the Layton map, which is Pacific Northwest, where it rains a lot, by the way, to the surprise of some people who are on that map. And I'm in the northern part of it, shooting moose and elk and bear. I was on yesterday for a few hours, and I ended up shooting a baker's dozen of bear, black bear, the smaller ones. I'm changing the lanes here, buddy. You'd like to let me over? No? Tell you what, I'm gonna do this, okay? Did that hurt? Opinions are like assholes and they all stink. Yeah, I mean, opinions are fine. But we need to realize where our opinions are from. We should. And that they are, they should be changeable, really. Anyways, yes, Vendor so a convoy would be good. A convoy either ATS or ETS. Oh, another nice bridge. Educated opinions, yes. What's the definition of opinion? Somebody? What the hell does opinion... I mean, how is an opinion? ATS? Oh, ATS was too buggy? Really? In multiplayer? Sure, ETS is good. ETS with Pearl mods. ETS with Pro mods gives you a better map. I've turned the construction down a bit on this map because they were all pretty well the same. and boring. I mean, there's just too many of them. And it reminds me that I don't have a Jake on this truck. I really need to figure out how to get the Jake brake working again on this, because I like it. Kind of nice. With that engine, when it goes into Jake mode, it's like, it's quite nice. You gonna make it before the light turns orange, at least? Oh yeah. Utah. Are we perhaps going up a hill? Well, back in Utah? We were in Utah. Feel free to downshift. Yeah. Reduce speed ahead. Oh, be still, my heart. Opinion. Viewer judgment formed about something. Thank you, asshole. Was this a... No, it was not a four-way stop. Okay. A viewer judgment formed about something not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. Yes. And a belief. Now, let me throw this out. I think a belief is... My idea of beliefs are that the belief is something that definitely does not need fact or knowledge. Like someone can believe... Well, usually I think if somebody can believe in a particular God, and I don't think it needs any facts to prove that this God exists. It's enough to just believe that this God or goddess exists. You can believe in ghosts. Because you do. Nice downhill. Yeah, after I finish this run, I think I'm going to... I have one more way to try to get... the Jake back in this profile, as opposed to it working in other profiles. The recommended approach from people is to start a new profile, because I can buy this truck in one of my other profiles, and when I buy it, it has a Jake brake. I buy it in this profile, it does not, and it used to. Something changed it, and I don't remember what, because I hadn't used the truck for a while. So. Geez, that's nice looking, eh? So my final thing will be to, and I've tried taking all the mods out, doing all that shit, but I think my final thing will be to sell the truck, take the Mac R mod out, actually delete it from the folder, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and then buy the truck again and fire it up. What I just said is based on Bayesian statistics, and I said, sorry, the fact that we make decisions based on preconceived knowledge. Wait a minute. Bayesian statistics. What is Bayes' theory? The Bayes' theory? Oh, sorry. Bayes' theory is the fact we make decisions based on preconceived knowledge. Beaver's choice to keep the truck on the road as well. Oh, okay. It sounds like Bayes' theorem was one of the things that he or she proposed, and everybody else went, well, yeah, duh. I knew that. Yeah, well, you never said it, so. Now, people can make judgments about vaccinations based on not based on preconceived knowledge. Oh, I guess it is. Somebody can say vaccinations are bad because they cause autism based on incorrect knowledge. Tangent over. Tangents, just a little siding, just a side trip. But, as opposed to a segue, where you may never come back. Some people segue more than others, and I think the desire to segue is in part. Oh, we just went up on the curve a little bit. The need to segue is in part just to focus back on the person. You know, you start talking about your trip to Germany. Oh, I went to Winnipeg once. It was really cool. And they go on about their Winnipeg trip. Okay. It's not about you. Able to predict or make judgments on what may happen based on our historical knowledge. Yes. Risk assessment. Part of risk assessment, I guess. We make a lot of decisions in life, and that we don't even realize we're making, and they are quick. Yeah. They are based on our assessment. I guess I do, anyways. You do a quick assessment of alternatives, and you think about the likely outcome of each one and the likelihood of each one happening. And then based on that, you make a choice. What a nice countryside here. But I need another coffee. I need more coffee, and I think to do that I need to plug in put the kettle on the hob. And I know, slowing down too much. Just a sec, I gotta put the kettle on. I'll be right back. Sorry, my got distracted. My landlord just came back from. He was away a couple of weeks. Well, one of the landlords, they're co-landlords. Where are we? Are we in gear? We're good. Daniel Kinahan's Thinking Fast and Slow. No, I have not. But I will put it on my. I will put it on my library list and check it out. Sounds interesting. Okay, so what's happening here? Sports fans? Nobody there. Somebody there. Okay, now nobody there. Geez, he almost slowed down. I thought I had a sneeze coming, so I just a little bit of coronavirus. Oh no, it's called COVID. I forget the name. Oh, pull in for an inspection. So our weight's going to be, I think it's 47 plus 9 plus 10, I think. We'll see. I forget how much this trailer is. Oh, there's little go huts there. Isn't that nice? Okay. Oh, 68. So 47 plus 9 would be 56. Ooh. 12? Well, I guess it could be 12 tons for the trailer. It's a big trailer. We good? Nobody taking this as a shortcut to Albuquerque or something? No, we're good. Now we have to merge into the real highway. Do we get a merge lane? That we do not. I thought there was somebody there, but it was just the sign. 7 and 8. Hey, 14 miles an hour. No, I'm not using, I'm automatic. I'm not shifting. Been there, done that. Use the 18 speed. Some people are quite purist about it. They have the shifter, and you can buy an add-on knob that looks like an Eaton Fuller 18 speed shifter with the 2 buttons. The range and the range and the split. Range and select, I guess it's called. So it's pretty cool. And some of them also try to shift without the clutch, which is doable. I've done it in cars and trucks before, but in the game it's more difficult because there's no feedback. So the only indication you have that it's not about to slip into gear is it grinds. Now, New Mexico was Utah just a little while ago. Oh, look at this. Ooh-wee. melting the brakes there. Or it would be. Ooh, that's a nice mountain on the right. Whatever, Mountain Dew, for God's sake. It's unusual in this geography. So I've got, I'm up to 620 viewers, you may have noticed. I jumped from 580 to the high 500s to the low 600s, sort of in a day. All because of a CBC article, interview and text article, and I think they did a bit of a video too, of streamers. In particular, a woman out in Canada, Hive Queen, who is trying to make a living at it. She does various things. She plays marbles, various games. She's got a lot of bees, she calls them, all her followers. She's pretty hyper, and she's pink hair and yeah, she an animated person, runs an exciting stream as opposed to my quiet one here. But anyway, so I went in and commented on the article in a positive way about her and streaming, and as opposed to other people who went in and complained that, oh well, she should get a real job. People only watch because she's a woman and has pink hair, blah blah blah. You know, my life sucks, so yours should too. And she was happy to see that, and she told her followers, go over to my stream, check me out. So she did. I got a raid, 35 people jumped in, a bunch of subscribers. So I'm thinking the next, I got to work on my merchandise. There's what's the name of the I gotta find a I had the name here somewhere. Did I throw out the piece of paper? Designed by Humans. Designed by Humans. It does shirts. So anyways, I gotta make my coffee, so I'll be back. Let's do our be right back thing here. Let's not. Here, there, that one. Okay. There we go. Fresh hot coffee. Yum. Yum. Look at my t-shirt. My t-shirt is depends how it shows up. Shortage your cat is alive, dead on the same graphic. Today's t-shirt. Okay, so Shipwreck. Welcome to Shipwreck. Pretty wide boulevard there. I was trying to figure out where's the other lane. Where the hell over there? Okay. Oh. Maybe that's supposed to be for train tracks. Don't know. They get that kind of bridge. We got this kind of bridge. Oh, there's a circus tent down there. I wonder why. The circus? So it looks like a little playground or something. Something's happening down there. I'm running around the road. People passing me with impunity. But we've got it floored. We will cranked up the cruise control to something. You can't really tell where the cruise control is because there's no computer on this. Not even like the add-on that the FLB by Harvin has. I guess because I think this is a truck from the 50s, so you could do an add-on if you wanted to. Oh, Farmington, Massachusetts. I think probably several Farmingtons. We've got all these farms, and there's a town in the middle. What do we call it? How about Farmington? Hey, that's clever. What are we gonna call the main street that goes through it? Main? In Canada, almost every town and village and whatever has a King Street and a Queen Street. Because we had kings and queens. Ooh, wait a minute, let's look at this. No, I want to keep going straight. I don't want to, unless I want to get gas, but... no, can I keep going straight? I don't know, we'll find out when we get here. Pretty sure I can. Because I think I want to. I don't need gas yet. Yeah, we're good. The game just wanted me to do a little dipsy doodle there because it likes short roads. I don't want to do a short road. Okay, we're idling here. There we go. 3, 5, 6, damn. Yeah, he kept going. I think I would have been pushing it. I'd still be making my way through the intersections. So t-shirts, designed by humans. Possibly is a site that I can get custom t-shirts done, and they would just say Raven's View. I got a good image of a raven calling, a sort of a side shot. It's public domain, so I can use it. And I can do some t-shirts and mugs and stuff like this. I'm just gonna try it. Stream, I started looking at doing a merch store on Streamlabs does it, and then I discovered that to actually publish it and start selling the Streamlabs store, they charge you $12 a month for the privilege of paying them a percentage. That's interesting. Oh, it's that truck had its ass hand hanging out. For the privilege of having them charge a percentage of what they sell. Oh. And Stream Elements is starting up a merch store, but they have no options for design. What are you doing, Gramps? They have no options for yet for tweaking it, and I suspect they'll start charging once they do that. So Zazzle, I buy a lot of t-shirts and stuff from Zazzle. Zazzle will do stuff, but they keep a big chunk. Now designed by humans, looks like it will give me the, and their t-shirts are like $35 US. So designed by humans looks like I can be a little more reasonable. Pick a royalty and you can have $25 t-shirts, so we'll just try and see what it's like. So I've got an image, and my girlfriend is helping me with fonts. She's a font person. I want to just say Raven's View, but font and color and placement of the text is critical. So she's a design person. And I think because of the X's I can see in the distance here, why do these people sit like this? Oh, because the AI sits like an idiot. Uh-oh, this is going to be touchy. Look at this. Look where they put the light post. And it's a... oh, shit the merd. Maybe that's why the game wanted me to go the other way. That would have been a better idea. I can do a right on a red, so maybe we'll do a right on a red because nobody's coming. We're going to have to go like this. We get a good angle. We can keep doing that too. We can go like this to get a good angle. Anybody coming? Nobody coming. Nobody that counts. Sorry, sir. There we go. Hi. My bad, my bad. So we were going to check out Winterlude this weekend when my girlfriend was up. It's still on today. I suppose I could personally. It's nice enough out that I could walk up to the corner, catch the bus, go downtown, or not catch the bus, catch the LRT train, go downtown, check it out. Maybe I'll do that. I don't have to talk to people. Oh. Going up through the gears. Don't change. I think it probably changed as I coasted through. This is flooring it, just in case anybody was wondering. And I'm up to 32 now. Get a pepper. And I assume I'm going to hit a light now. Usually what happens. Albuquerque. Famous for Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny. Speaking of Bugs Bunny, it looks like Bernie Sanders may be the choice for the U.S. Democrats. Don't know. I posted an excellent article by the historian Heather Cox Richardson that she did letters by an American, letters to America, I think she calls it, about the roots of the Democrats versus the Republicans. Very interesting. Where they came from. Clarifying, no, they're not opposites. They've often had shared values, but there is a new party, basically. The ultra-right Republicans. So I'll just say Bernie Sanders looks like I don't know, supposedly he did not come out of the last contest because the Democrats worked behind the scenes to suppress him and promote Hillary because they thought she would be a better choice. And even now, supposedly, a lot of the Democrats don't like him because he is sort of he's anti-rich people. And the Democrats, I don't know, they're the U.S. political parties are governed by the rich, really. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure what's going to happen because I'm pretty sure Trump's going to get in again. Just by default. It's weird, eh? No stop line. Oh, that's probably it right there where that light is. So, I think he'll get in by default because there will not be a strong opponent. And I'm not sure who the Democrats have as a strong opponent. They have a lot. Yeah. As we saw when they were the debates, they have a lot of people who want to. I think one of the problems is I'm not sure what the Democrats stand for. Do they stand for everything that's the opposite of what Republicans do right now? Or what do Republicans stand for as opposed to Trump's Republicans? Americans like social programs. They like the social safety net, but as soon as you put the label of socialism on that, they think of McCarthy. communism or failed South American experiments in politics? Don't know. Glad I live in Canada, but we do live right next to the U.S., so we're part of it. There's another, we got a thing happening here. What has happened here? Oh, it's just road work. Okay. You'll get over enough, will you? Good. Did I miss the, oh yeah, it was at least a foot and a half away from them, so we're good. I haven't had any, I haven't had any right wing nuts, or left wing nuts for that matter, on my chat, so I haven't had to ban everybody. Well, I probably can't travel to the U.S. because I have taken marijuana in the past. I would be reluctant to travel to the U.S. though. I don't feel safe there anymore. I feel that it's not, the opinion that I had formed of America or U.S. in general and specific people was a positive one. But now I feel that, I don't know, wouldn't feel as safe. It's not as predictable. Canceled 2 trips. Wow. Well, I used, they say, have you ever used marijuana? And it used to be, well, yeah, in my 20s, but that was, 50 years ago, so who cares? But now it's, no, yes, last night actually, I take these pills for, to help me sleep. So I get busted for bringing them in, but even if I didn't, I'd be admitting it, or else you just lie to them, so. I don't know if travel to the U.S. has gone down from Canada or from Ottawa area. The Ottawa area, it's a, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. It's New York State. People used to drive down, cross the border, go to one of the big malls, fill up the car and come back. Our dollar, I think, is 70 cents or something, so it certainly is worthwhile in terms of our dollar, but whether it's worthwhile in terms of security, I don't know. Come on now, anytime you want to. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Okay, I'm just checking the lag between what I'm seeing on the screen and what I'm seeing in my Twitch. So, good. So, back to anti-American. I guess I probably too am anti-American, although I don't like the term because we all live in the Americas. I guess I know some Americans, and they haven't really changed. They are still the same people. But the whole country has shifted and split. Very much an us and them place. They make fun of Canada for being conciliatory. Nothing wrong with being a nice guy. My sister got me a beach towel ages ago. Geez, a long time ago. I think I might have thrown it out. It just got worn out. I forget what the image was. Some monster's face or something, and it said, no more Mr. Nice Guy. As I was trying to assert myself back then as to being me as opposed to what other people wanted me to be. So. And we are at, see, we're definitely going to be late. ETA Friday morning, supposed to be there Wednesday noon. I could just put a brick on this gas pedal. Because I am still gradually climbing up. I think I got another 30 minutes to go, really. It's okay. I haven't planned on streaming this long, but as long as there's a few people in the chat and I got a coffee, I'm fine. Ooh. Okay. We can go faster. You know what I mean? So, I'm looking at my RPM. I was just over 2,000. Because that's what the red LEDs go up on my steering wheel. And that was 50. Where are we now? Are we in New Mexico? Oh, we are. Yeah, New Mexico. So yeah, I want to check out the, that's what I'll do after. I'll see if I can fix this truck. See if I can get the Jake brake back. Hey, there's me pushing the Jake button. Well, you can see it on the dash, actually. Oh, let's pay attention, Gramps. Coming? Good. Okay, as I was saying, there's the Jake switch on the right. You can see it going up, and now it's down. Now it's up. Back off the gas. No Jake. Pretty sure I've tried that too. Nope. Ooh, do we need gas though? No, not enough to go on the wrong side of the road. Pop-up mountains there. So what do we got? We have 11 hours left to go. Let's see. Would that be one more day of daylight? If I start at 5. let's go till 9, till it gets darker. Then we'll change it to 5. Then we'll get there Saturday night, which is like Wednesday, but different. And where are we going? I love these little routes, these little detours the game sends you on. The game loves them too. There we go, because that guy was sort of sitting there, but yeah, they edge ahead. So our short route means this. Oh look, there is a gas station there. An interesting trip. This portion could be interesting. There seem to be a few switchbacks. We got a third of a tank of gas. Anything for the blue? For the blue. Oh, it's likely that this truck didn't use blue. This is the kind of truck engine that they would use for gliders, which were in response to the environmental regulations, which were making it more expensive for truckers to drive. Then they discovered that what you can do is you can buy a brand new Kenworth, say, complete except for the engine, and what they do is they take an engine that was built before the environmental regulations came in. The truck as you bought it, it's called a glider because there's no engine. They take an engine built before the environmental regulations came in and they rebuild it, because these tend to last forever, these diesel engines. And they put it in your truck, and then you don't need to use blue, that fuel, DEF. I guess it's called diesel emissions fluid or something like this. 7. 6. Yeah, a bit of a hill. So that's what the story about gliders. And then California, of course, because California are big on environmental stuff. And probably some other states passed laws against them. Am I good here? Oh yeah, I'm good. Just checking where the middle was. Actually, this is a bad idea because I can't see where the back end is. No, I wanted to do that. There. Now when I go around a corner, I can probably see where. Yeah. Do not pass. Sorry, guys. Sorry, long train of cars. Oh, shit. I do have a long train. Let me stop and look here. No, I can't see. I gotta have a straight stretch. So I was looking at things that Hive Queen and others do on their stream, like they have all sorts of games and stuff, and marbles. This this thing where you, I don't know, I think you have to, maybe if you cheer with, I think if you cheer with bits, I think you get some kind of tokens, and then you can use the tokens to vote, or I don't know. Just seemed, I was looking for something easy to add that'd make it even more fun for people, but I'm pretty happy just with playing the games that I like to play and streaming them as is. This is my niche. I can advertise it as such, eh? Calm stream. No games, no yelling. Whoa, isn't that nice? Ooh, let's take some pictures. That looks nice, eh? Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's take that off in case it interferes with my photography. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Where was I? Oh, I'm here. Yeah, so that's nice. And we could do one from over here. Comme ça. Maybe like that. Oh, not a terrible long line. Is it as long as the bridge? It could be as long as the bridge. Maybe if I go slow, it'll become as long as the bridge. I don't see the game spawning any more traffic behind me. Maybe there's a limit to how much traffic. If you have a lineup of 20 cars, the game says no. No, I think we seem fixed. Seem to have a fixed number of. I don't see more joining the parade, so just as well. Is this a rest area? Unofficial. Nice caddy, nice pimpmobile. Okay, so I got another half hour to go. Oh well. And then I'll stop and I'll do other stuff. Lunch. Gotta have some lunch for starters. Lunch and then a shower and not laundry. One way I could tell my landlord was back was this morning the washer and dryer were going, and the reason I could tell that is because I could hear very in the distance ka-thump, 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 ka-thump. The washer was abused a couple of years ago. It's one of these old ones from a coin wash. Ancient. And there was a extra fridge and stove in a storage shed or storage locker in the basement that was left over from when the landlady upgraded hers, and I guess she was keeping the old ones because she didn't know what to do with them. And one of the conditions of the sale was get rid of the old fridge and stove. I don't want it. So she hired somebody to get rid of the fridge and stove, and he came in and he got rid of the washing machine instead. I texted her, so, did you know the washing machine's gone? Whoa, panic mode, contacted him, yes. He still had it, so he brought it back and then took away the fridge and stove. But my suspicion is that when they took it away and then brought it back, or at least taking it away, they thought, I don't know, it probably got thrown around a lot, so it's never been as good as before for balancing a load. So they might have broken one of the springs. Or just knocked something out of whack. Six, 4. Will 4 hold it? 4 will hold it. Yeah, 4 will hold it. It's a nice hill, but 4 will hold. And yes, now we can see all 4 might not hold it. Oh yeah, well, I'm just looking at the RPM. We're high. We're shifting manually here. The automatic doesn't seem to shift that well. Okay, I go back to automatic now. Automagic. In real life, I think the automatics on trucks, and actually that is I was going to say the guy who did this, Harvin, who did the Mac R, was a stickler for accuracy in terms of transmissions available and stuff. But this transmission is not installed in the options as an automatic transmission. It says a 12-speed, and then in the game itself you can say whether you want automatic or manual. I suppose I could do it as a 6-speed, eh? All speed. I could use the button what I use. That middle button, I guess. I've got my G29 wheel, I've got a rotating thing, but I also got a button in the middle that's fairly easy to punch. The problem is if you've got the buttons, the old G27 had a lot of buttons on the shifter, so you could put your range and selector on the shifter box itself. And then they didn't move as you turn the wheel, and now everything's on the wheel, so if you're turning, it's hard to find the various buttons. I think the reason they did that is so that they could sell, depending on the game you had, they could sell you just the wheel. Or the wheel and pedals, or the wheel and pedals and shifter. Ooh, just looking at the back end there, we're hanging a bit out there. Gas station. Oh yeah, we were thinking of gas stations, weren't we? we're still good. Let's see where we get. Interesting mix here in topography. Okay, so we got another half hour to go. Not a lot of my fans have wandered off. It's okay. I'm just gonna check something. Don't go away. I'm looking at the ratios. ATS is still 7. Yeah. All right, put that in there. That in there. And where the hell am I? Back in the game and drive some more. Yeah, so once I deliver this, I can get rid of this truck. Temporarily. So yeah, my theory is sell the truck. Get rid of the mod. Delete it from the folder. Start the game. Another truck. Stop the game. Put everything back in. Basically, I unsubscribe, I guess. On the paint job. Oh, thank you for the warning, because it's going to turn red when I get there. It did not turn red when I got there. Well, oops, that was a gas station. How about this one? Are you going to turn red? No, you're not. How much farther did I got to go? 8 hours, which is 24 or half an hour. So half an hour driving. I'm going to have a snack. I'll do a be right back here. There we go. Back in the saddle again. That one. And got all the buttons here. That one. And that one. And there we are. Pedal to the metal, as they say. So, 8-hour drive, so that means, well, there by supper time, which is good. Friday. I'm only 2 days late. Interesting lake, whatever it is. Nice beach, but it looked a little muddy too, didn't it? So. Sorry, anything here from my landlord? Okay. And landlord came back and he parked his. Somebody else is visiting upstairs, so there's no in his parking spot. So he parked crossways in front of my car last night when he came in. I sent him a text, welcome back. I said no car plans. I'll let you know if I change my mind. I'm a little passive aggressive there. Would have been nice if he said that right off. No. I parked in front, but let me know I'm here. I'll move so you can get out. Maybe he'll put my rent up. Oh, and actually, no, he hasn't. I was concerned he could put my rent up by saying he's charging for parking. Because we sort of have rent control. Oh, maybe he can't. I think they assess that. If you change the term so it makes it effectively more percentage than you're allowed to increase, then no, you can't do that. I think the vacancy rate here in Ottawa is like 1% or something. It's really, really, really bad. I guess we'll see once we get here. Well, I guess what I should do, if I was a nice guy, and I will, is if I can, pull over. Watch for rock, and then it says 35 here, so slow down. Let's try going to a real transmission. Let's try that. Let's go in the options. No, it's here. So transmission 8 shifter. And then that means we have to range. So what is the okay, so that 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then shifter toggle 1, I guess. Okay, so we'll unassign that one. And we'll make this one Really? Oh, is that what we have? Okay. Does that give it to me? Maybe. What do I got? 1, 2. Okay, and what if I hit this? 7. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps shifting a little low, a little slow there. Let me move this wheel over a bit. Oh, so see, I don't have any Jake, so I can't downshift. No, I can't do a downshift, so because I got no Jake, so. Nash, hi Al. I'm hauling this 47 ton. But I thought I'd try the standard, but no. I need to get the Jake working on this before I can do that. Chalka 1, is that? No, I want this. I want this thing here, keys and buttons. Shift up hint. Just shift up hint is that one. Shift down hint is that one. Okay. The hell was button 23? So I'm hauling this, Al, a harvester, a 47-ton harvester, and I've got my Mac R with the stock engine, the 47-ton. She is struggling. Oh, and I'm out of gas. Oops. Well, I'm not really out of gas, but I could get gas. Yeah, the stock engine is like 280 horsepower, 1050 pound-feet or foot-pounds, whatever it is. Pound-feet, I guess. But I bypassed a couple of gas stations as being possibly with dirty washrooms, so I didn't want to go in. But come on now. I'm thinking here, whether I want it or not. Oh, I miss my Jake. The only thing I miss is I don't have a Jake brake with this Mac R anymore. And I have no idea why. I have tried deleting all the mods from the folder. All of them, everything. And then just buying the truck, like rebuying the truck. No Jake. I've gone to another profile, buy the truck, I get a Jake brake. So something in this profile, somewhere in the dim, dark past, I used a mod that, and I have no idea how a profile can say, no, I don't want Jake brake. Oh, actually, I should check whether I have no Jake brake on any trucks. I don't think I did that. Okay. That'll be my first thing in a half an hour. And if worse comes to worse, I'll start a new profile, put in the cheat mods. Put in the cheat mods and buy a... I hate to do that though. I have to buy all the trucks over again. Pain in the ass. See, this struggles. We floored it. Now, I'm reluctant to go speed limit in this anyways. I'm concerned that it might be tippy. See, here's where you'd like to be able to go. The Jake. Can't. Jake, put the Jake up. There's the Jake button up. Definitely not working. Oh. Too bad, so sad. First world problem. So, for the gas station, yeah, just go straight through here, because there it is. Oh no, that's not it. It's here. Okay. Easy to get to, eh? How about those pumps there? No, we're not going to those pumps there. Weigh scale. Let's go a little wide here, just because we can. Okay. $227, and I think it's a 240. Yeah, or maybe it's a 250. 260. So we weren't really sucking fumes. So where are we supposed to get out now? I guess we're supposed to follow the dirt. Yeah. They are fun to use, yeah. Well, Let me know. Let me know if you use the Mac R and if you get a Jake brake. Oh, I see where we're going. We're going on another one of these small roads. Okay. I assume the car is not coming here because the truck stopped. He was coming here. Oh well. Sorry. Sucks to be you, but the Jake brake is the no, the retarder. Sorry, the retarder is the thing that works on the transmission, whereas the Jake is the one that you hear when the truck, you know, when they're using a Jake, you hear the truck going as it gears down. What it does is it puts I think it plays with the exhaust valve so that there's back pressure, so the engine actually is working to slow you down. So that's the engine brake. Sorry, yes, that's the engine brake. B-R-A-K-E, by the way, just to be picky, but yes. Jake brake is the engine brake, named after Jacobs, J-A-C-O-B, Jacob was the guy that invented it. So and it don't work on the Mac R anymore. But yes, good point I just made that I'll check my other trucks in this profile to see if they have a Jake brake that works. Yes, it's broken. You got it. R. This is the truck on a nice flat road with pedal to the metal, 45, 46, 47. Yeah, I'll see if other trucks have a Jake brake working, an engine brake working in this profile. So I can determine whether it's a profile issue, and I think it's a profile issue, or a Mac R issue. I don't drive the other, I haven't driven the other trucks in a while, and I don't really pay that much attention to the Jake brake on them. I guess I do on this because it sounds so good. Okay, so here we are at 52 miles an hour. I'm already too fast. I'm well over 15, and the torque range is 1,000 to 1,500. Oh, that's probably as fast as I want to go. But we are on well, we have the small road choices, but option, but sometimes you're limited. Small road works better in ATS because there's more roads. What is this game about? This game is about driving a truck. In this case, a Mac R. And a cargo, in this case a 47-ton harvester. You can have owned trailers or not owned trailers, and you drive it around. Well, this is a ATS, so American Truck Simulator, so it has United States and a bit of Canada and a bit of Mexico. So, Cruel Pac-Man, thank you very much for the follow. So these are the roads that you have. The regular game just has, well, mostly Western U.S. There's an add-on, Coast to Coast, and another one, Midwest Expansion, that adds all these roads that you can. The yellow ones are ones I've gone to. There's also Canada Dream that I don't have on, and a Mexican one that I don't have on. But it's I like playing it because I find it quite restful. And I often, there's different views. This is the cab view, and there's other, I don't know, that one, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one, there's a bumper view. Well, that's the bumper view, you know, there's all sorts of views you can take. Jace finished the Midwest Expansion. I don't think he's finished with it yet. He's still modifying it. There's a slightly newer version of the Coast to Coast map, and he has a newer version of his Midwest Expansion, but I haven't loaded them for a few weeks because I got involved playing Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild. So I've got, so I'm trying a bunch of different games. I can throw this up here now just to see what people think. Sec. There. Any druthers? I've been playing Train Sim World recently. Train Simulator 2020 is driving trains around, which is even more slower than this. Train Sim World adds more realism, less maps, no mods, no workshop. They're adding Oakville Yard, which is Toronto to Hamilton. They're doing that this week, so I want to get back into playing it. Call of the Wild, a hunting game, a lot of fun. And you know, American truck, European truck. So I've got a lot more games, but I don't know. Learning curve. Like I have City Skylines, but we'll slow down because we have a heavy load, and train tracks are usually bumpy in this game, or in real life, so let's pretend we're driving a real truck and slow down for the train tracks. Actually, sometimes if you go over train tracks when you got a low boy like this, if you've dropped the front end, if you've dropped the front of the trailer to keep the overall height down, then you have to, when you get at train tracks, you need to stop and raise the front of the trailer a few inches sometimes, just so it doesn't catch as you go over the hump. Oops. Coffee's gone. Well, so we're getting there. We are getting there, slow but sure. Slowly. Surely. So, I don't know if we struggle. This engine just, it gets there. I uses most of the gears. To 12. There we go. 12. Welcome to Oklahoma. A lot of coast to coast, especially in the west, looks like this. But I suspect a lot of the west looks like this. I mean, it's nice they have hydro poles up at least. Adds a bit of variety to the map. Okay, because now we got nothing. You know, just get back inside the truck. Nothing to see on the roof. It's messing up my hair. So. Oh, that reminds me. Just don't go away, folks. I just have to check my. Let me check my emails here. Oh, okay. Boise City. There we go. Don't need gas. We burned some, but we don't need gas. Oop, there's a light and it will be red. How good are these brakes? They're that good. That was full brakes. They're not always a stop line either. Now see, we can go up through the gears. We're already at 5, 6, 9. See, we haven't even through the light and it turns red. Ah, that would have been another easy gas station to get into. And then repair, not so easy. It's your typical dealer, so I think, yeah, doable but awkward. And six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Do we get an arrow? I wonder if we get an arrow. No. It's okay. Takes us too long to get out there anyways. No, don't pull out because you don't have the light. Okay. 4 hours to go, which is 3 minutes to an hour, so it's 12 minutes. So, okay, so I'm getting hungry. I'll have some lunch. 12 minutes, I'll have some lunch. What do I have? Oh, I have sliced roast beef that I should be eating up. Come out of last week. Jeez, it might have gone off by now. Let's see what the best by date is on it. And if it's a little off, well, we'll just use lots of mustard with it. Oh, sorry, just saw that. Yes, I am looking forward to Idaho. For some reason, I was thinking, I've been here for a while, I was thinking, oh, I wonder when they bring out Utah. No, Utah is out. It's Idaho that's coming out. But I'm not sure when. And I've been looking forward more to the next ATS expansion, whatever that is. I don't know. Where are we? I can't remember. Where are we with ETS? Oh, I think it's Iberian Peninsula. I think it's Spain and Portugal is next in ETS. Is that true? Yeah, Iberian. Yeah. I mean, they already have the Balkans. The problem, though, is that I believe ProMods overwrites Balkans. I believe ProMods overrides the Balkans with their own version, but and I'm not sure when Iberian is coming out. I think seems to be less hype than there is around Idaho, so maybe it'll be Idaho first and then Iberia. Well, yeah. This will be nice. Hopefully a lot of small mountainous roads, right? Because that's Spain. dokie. Nicely done, buddy. We get close? Well, we're 2 hours away. Yeah, I guess we're getting close. Oh, going up a hill. Doesn't take much for this engine. Oh, so I don't think anybody, nobody responded to my poll. Oh well. Road to Black Sea. Yeah. But I think if you're running Road to Black Sea, I thought they'd already done Road to Black Sea. Yes, yes. Sorry, Road to Black Sea. I'm confused with your two people talking there. Road to Black Sea was fun, but like I said, Pro Mods overrides it. But yeah, Iberia will come out before. No. Well, I was thinking there was more hype for Idaho than Iberia, but it's hard to know. Hopefully, whatever they bring out, 1.37. See, they haven't even done 1.37 beta yet. Not that they have to upgrade when they bring out new maps, but they often do. So 1.37 maybe after. Hopefully 1.37 doesn't break mods. I think DX11 was the one that really messed up a bunch of mods because they were using DX9, I think, and the game said, okay, warning. I think we're gonna have to downshift soon. Once it gets down to about 1,000, just... Oh, no, we're going faster, so 9 was enough to hold it. Yeah, I hear you, man. I've gotten messed up with going into beta and then out of beta. You know, trying out the beta, so upgrading to it. And then, okay, that's fine. Let's go back to the previous version. Or let's lock into the... This is for people who don't want to upgrade to beta. Or upgrade to the next one, you know. They'll do a 1.36 that you can lock into, and you won't get an automatic upgrade to 1.37, but I don't know. And that's not necessarily the fault of the developers. It may be just the order I do things in. Coming through, you gotta stop. Just checking. This is weird. Hopefully we don't drive off into the sky there. Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't it? Yeah, so but if you don't opt out, then one day you start up and things don't work, and that's dangerous too. To say, you know, oh, here's 1.36. Well, let's assume everything still works, and let's start up the game to see what happens. Crash. Like sometimes there will be incompatible mods in the as oh flagged as such. Nobody coming good. Incompatible mods flagged as such in the mod screen. Yeah. You guys don't want to follow me because it's going to be a slow boat to China. Oh, here come a few cars. So these cars, I wonder if these cars will pass. So far we've been a lot of twisty roads and hills and nobody passing. But, you know, we're going 22 miles an hour in a 65-21 and a 65. Okay, there's a car coming. After this guy, you guys can pull out and pass. Okay? You can pull out and pass. It's because my flashers are on? No, it's because the truck was coming. Okay. Eight, 7. Seven gonna hold it? I think 7 will hold it, although it looks like it's getting a little steeper up here. It could take forever to do this last bit of the trip here at 10 miles an hour, but it's a old truck with a small engine. There you go. Okay, pass. Pass, 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 pass. Well, you can't, because, yeah, if you moved your ass, now you're going to sit there like that. This is going to be blocking things, because you two guys are going to look at each other. And you're not going to be able to get in until these cars pass. Well, it's not that bad. There you go. You pull in and then they go. Okay, we have to go to manual again. Maybe it was a bit of a jump. Big drop, eh? In the gears. Ah, you changed your motherboard out. I got a new video card last week. I was playing Call of the Wild, but yeah, it's great. Good to hear you've increased your speed. Now, does that mean that you have a separate GPU card or just? Okay, thanks, Al. So I got a 1660 upgraded my video card so that I can play Call of the Wild at not at medium, not at high, but now at ultra. It's really nice, but I had a 1050 Ti and now I have a 1660 Ti. Not top of the line, but a significant improvement and an affordable improvement. Of course, this game is just fine at it. I had trouble with Train Sim World giving a poor FPS, but someone had said that I had to go into the NVIDIA control panel and take off threading, which I did, and which seems to fix it, so. So and I had to get a new power supply. Power supply had been giving me problems off and on. The fan, probably since I got it, but I never paid any attention. So the fan would make a bit of noise starting up, just once it got going. Well, I think the problem was dry bearings or whatever, because a few nights ago, middle of the night, the bearing seized up and it went squawk like a goose. And then freed up and then went squawk, squawk, squawk. Kind of like, oh, jump out of bed, run over, turn it off. So I had the power supply worked fine. It was a 550, but I had to get it replaced. So this is a 600, which is same thing. I don't have much else. Yeah. I don't have much else in the computer. I don't have a hard drive. I have two system drive and a data drive. They're both SSD, so solid state is a lot easier and faster. So one's for the game and one's for. Oh, I'm almost there, which is good. I'm dying to pee, and I don't have a trucker's jar. Possibly scared the car, possibly dragged through the dust. We're good there. So once I get there, I'll do my drop off, and then I will. 850 watt. Oh, that's good. The computer itself is only a couple of years old. It was, I don't know, well, if you want, yeah, my specs, if you look on my channel, down below on my channel, I've got the specs listed. But it was built by Canada Computers, local supplier, shovel stores in Ottawa, and I think a few across Canada, hence the term. And they built it for me. They also sold them pre-built, but the theory I'd read that if it's one of their pre-built ones and it's broken, you bring it in and they... Just a second, I gotta move my butt here. If it's one of their pre-built ones and you bring it in for repair, then they have to send it back to Toronto, to wherever they pre-built them. But if it's built in their shop, then they repair it there. And I've had good service with them. And my son went in with me and helped me decide, and I told the guy what I wanted it for. I did not want it for gaming specifically back then, several years ago. But I wanted enough. I think I was maybe getting into Train Simulator or something. Very low-key gaming. So I started off with a 750 GPU, or 750 graphics card, and then a 1050, and now a 1660. So and 3 monitors, comfy chair. Good high-speed connection, unlimited data, I think. Jesus. $27 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour. 29. Okay, so that's the last time I'll take a heavy cargo with this. I think next one I take is going to be another logging one. Because I think it's 25 tons or something like this. I've got a double trailer. Like a double logging trailer. And so you just load it up. It's just fun to take because this looks like an old kick-ass logging truck. Yeah, everybody flashed their lights at me. I don't care. Without that, do I have all the yeah, I got everything lit up. Ah, headphones too, yeah. This is a good headphone, and Mike said actually, I'm thinking of using it. I want to do some podcasting. I'm reading my stories. I'm doing podcasts of me reading my flash fiction stories. Maybe they're 1,000 words each, so, you know, do maybe a couple. That'd be 10 minutes. And I tried it, and the quality's pretty good. It's good enough. Sorry. Not perfect. Sure, I could buy, you know, a Blue Yeti mic or something like this and set up baffling in the room. And, yeah. Could, but it won't. Are we there yet? Oh, is this where we're going, maybe? To this thing up here? No, that's just a hydro station. Where are we going? Oh, to Sunshine Crops. So somebody's farm is getting a harvester. Oh, I'm not knocking a Blue Yeti. I just don't think I need to upgrade to a Blue Yeti. I think I'm fine for now with what I've got. It's like a junkyard over there that we passed. So I've got Audacity, I think, for playing with the sound. And I've actually bought, well, Simplecast. I got some software months ago. I was keen on this, and I've been paying monthly for this stuff. I really should cut down on it. You know, I bought an upgraded version that gave me better stats than that. Well, it's been 4 months and I've got no stats because I haven't set it up yet, so that was kind of a waste. Oh, that felt like I almost tipped there. Almost, but not. So, how about in here to Sunshine Village? Let's do that. Anybody coming? Hope not, because this is me. I'm not sure how the back end's doing. Is it making it? Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's everybody passing me now. What the hell were you guys doing here? Okay. Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. Skip. Well, because I have to pee. Late, do you think? I'm going to get 0. Oh, because it's a high value cargo, too. Oh, well. Sucks to be me. Okay, so thanks, folks. I'm going to play with some options. I'm going to go to the bathroom, have some lunch, play with some options, and then I'll be back on this afternoon. What are mine? Sennheiser? You're Sennheiser? I'm... Hyper, I guess. It says Hyper on them. I guess that's the brand and not my attitude. So folks, thanks for viewing, following, chatting, subscribing, cheering, lurking. And I'll be back on later on this afternoon. I'm not sure what I'm going to play. I did this thing, but I didn't get any takers. This thing, you know, pick a card, pick any card, but you need more people. So see you, and catch you later, folks.